Namaste, in our previous video we created till here. Make sure to make the holes which I have made for his hands and for his legs. I hope you have watched the previous video. If you are not, do watch it and then you can resume with this video. We created his main neck, tail and his body. Not something which is difficult. Now again still here is an easy part. What we are going to do is I have taken the wire and then I have painted it in like this shape. This is mainly these legs. You can check out many of his photos so that you'll get an idea. There is nothing new I'm doing over here. I'm just adding clay on his legs. I only explain the leg part. For the hands, I don't think so that needs to be explained because it is something which is similar to the legs and it is also very easy. So like this, what I'm doing is don't forget to merge this with the body as well. Same thing, use the water and then add it on the clay and then merge it with your hands. And also with the help of water you can smoothen it up like this. You can add muscles to his legs with the help of a silicone brush tool, or you can also make it with hands as well. You can create any dragon with this method, by the way. This method is not only for Drogon. You can create any of your if you want self-made dragon as well. The only issue here, only time-taking process is not an issue. The time-taking process is to give a proper shape to the dragon, like this. So same thing over here. I'll do is I'll add some skin textures on his feet as well. They're called as wrinkles and everything. So this is not something which is very difficult. Again, I'm saying this. Check how I am creating the fingers for the legs. Just cut it with the help of a spatula, make it into 3 parts, and then later hold each and every part and try to give it in a cylindrical or circular shape like this. Sorry if in case this is going off camera because it is difficult for me to work on when the phone is in front of me. Mainly it is difficult to work on small tiny characters whenever the phone is in front of me. You can see over here like this I am giving some details or trying to make the fingers in a more proper look, in a more proper way. So you can see I'm also using a spatula to there you can use sorry, this is not spatula, this is also using a silicone brush tool. You can use any other tool as well, whichever fits suitable for you. Again, my texture work is going on. It is important that you keep on the good texture because since we are trying to make him a bit realistic, so there are a lot of things that we need to do. If we're not making him a realistic, trying to give him a cartoonish look, then it is okay if you are going to skip the texture part. See, sponge gives a very nice texture over here. I don't know how many times I said the word texture. But like this it will look, it looks nice. Depends on how you want his work, you want him to be. If you're making another dragon and he has more scales, then you can do that as well. You can see I have created his hands. His hands are basically wings. We'll add the wings part later. But so see, I have just same way I've given hands, added the aluminum rod or wire tool over there, and then I covered it with clay. And after 2 hours, it has been completely dried up. Just didn't show this because there is nothing much to be shown over here. Same thing as how we create the leg. Instead, this one is the more easier one. And now I'm adding his side horns or side scales. I don't know what they are called. I'm not that learned artist or anything. I just do it because I like to make up. I haven't graduated from any art school or anything like that. So I'm adding these same thing, small pieces of clay, and then I'm adding it like this. This can be difficult or really tricky because you're dealing with very small pieces. The thing is that if you don't want to add small pieces, then it's completely fine. You can just make the bigger pieces and then stop. Why I'm showing this because this is how I make my videos, you know. The mobile is in front of me, and behind the mobile I am making the figure. That's why there are many parts that which I have to skip. There are many things which I cannot show here properly. But yes, I'm trying my best to show it as much as possible. And now for the chest part, he has his chest scales or chest hair. I don't know. We'll call it chest scale. So for the scales, just add some amount of clay over here like this. There's no need to use Fevicol or any glue to stick this clay, because this clay, whenever it is mixed, then it is very wet and sticky. So you can use it like directly as well. No need to use any Fevicol or anything. You can see over here. This is how I'm giving the scales. I think I need a smaller spatula for this. This bigger one doesn't work much. Yeah, you can see over here, smaller spatula works fine. You can give the shape like this. It's not something which is very difficult. Depends on what shape you want, you can give. But here, since I've seen the various pictures of him and also some movie shots, scales are usually like this. Now what I'm doing over here is I'm just adding a small portion of clay to the front part of his hands. Why I'm doing this? Because if you observe his images, then you will see there is this part. This is, I guess, this is mainly to cut the wind. Like with the help of his hand, he's able to fly. So on the frontal part also, he needs something more sharp. So that's why this one is attached over there, and this will be easy for him to fly and to cut the wind. That's what I guess that's the right word, or maybe not. So like this, it will be made. And the same way like how we merged the neck to the body, same thing I'm gonna do is I take some water to the hands, and I will merge this front layer of these fingers as well. These things can be tricky at start, but once you got the idea, once you're familiar with this clay, then there is no issue. But if you're new to sculpting, I would suggest don't create this character at start only. Create some other characters which I have given. Try to make the turtle, try to make the snake, or even I had made an easy character before. You can try to make that. That will help boost your confidence. Now what you have to do is once you have done with it, keep it to dry, and once after it gets dried up in 2 hours, you can see it is fully ready like this. Now we have to keep it to dry like this only, and we'll move to the further part in our next video, because this is enough right now or it will be too much.